The views and opinions expressed on the Blue Dot Live show are strictly those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect those of the Blue Dot family in its entirety. We are not experts on the topics we discuss, nor are we journalists. We are simply concerned citizens trying to find sanity in an increasingly insane world. We urge you to listen, read, and view as many different sources as you can to keep up with the shit show of American politics. Form your own opinions. Take what you like and leave the rest. Just remember to vote like your life depends on it, because it does. Viewing Blue Dot Live may become addictive. Watching Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Time every week, month after month, year after year may cause questioning the system, elevated heart rate, pondering humanity, separation from toxic family members, reassessing longtime friendships and whether or not the neighbors really are that friendly. Side effects can include, but are not limited to, learning truths about things you thought you already knew, wanting to wear all manner of t-shirts to express yourself, throwing caution to the wind and confronting Karens and all manner of assholiness when you see it, developing more empathy and wokeness than any one heart can contain, meeting other blue dots from all over the globe, liking, following, subscribing, and sharing this shit whenever you can, frequent outbursts of fuck Trump or anyone else who pissed you off today. If you can't stop thinking, saying, or screaming, fuck Trump, taking a day off from the world may be advised. We'll be here, still going at it when you're ready to resume. Fuck Trump.
Am I living the American dream? I got two eyes, try to see the way the world turned. What happened to me? It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
Sometimes takes a long time getting here, baby. Just seems this one took an awful long time getting here. Anyway, I don't know where I'm looking. I got another setup here. Things are changing all the time on this set. I think I'm looking in the right direction. Anyway, it is Sunday. It is Sunday, and I'm glad y'all are here. And we can start this week again. It's going to be an exciting new week. No telling what dastardly deeds we're going to see done on TV. Anyway, Irene Lambert was the first one to jump in, followed by Dorothy Tyndall. Nancy Halverson is here, is Jeff Curry. Renee Aries, thank you very much. Bruce Preston, I can't wait to get my eyes fixed, I'm telling you. Come on, don't do that to me. Carol Lowe is here. Jan Beats. Let me see. Penny Hartleben. I'm going to get it right, Penny, don't worry. Donald Hamilton. Oh, Lord, this is not good timing. Ronald Arnold is here. And Karen Van Wyck. Karen Van Wyck. Kelly Clark is here. But Karen Van Wyck is here. Excuse me. How utterly rude of me. I'm sorry. I've got a runny nose. Anyway, where was I? John Heron is here. Heidi ho, neighbor. I'm glad you're here. Mark is here. Oh man, why is this thing jumping on me? Kelly Clark. Oh, I went down that list. This thing jumping all over. Becky Ardenberg is here. Rosalind Westwood is here. I'm seeing new names. D from PA. Thank you for being here. Ginger's Chat Show. Virginia Woodley. Why are you doing this to me? I'm going to smack you. I have a hammer and I'm not afraid to. KY is here. Michael Johnson. Let me get on down here, baby. And I just saw something go by. Fan just came in with a $2 donation telling John to check your Discord messages. John, I sent you one. Brother, I am behind on everything. Thank you very much. I will check my messages and see what's up. Anyway, it is Sunday. Shit, I'm blasting the day away, baby. It's been a long day. I had a great day. I spent some time on the Tim Cormall show today with T. Brown, with Joe Santorsa, Tim Cormall. It was a fine time. We had a great time on there. I posted it up on my Facebook, shared it, but you can find the Tim Cormall show anywhere you get your podcast. Now, before I get ahead of myself, boy, howdy shit, I got mail. I got mail, and the first one I got to call out is what I am wearing, and I can't say enough about this. I don't know if y'all can see it very well. There's a donkey with sunglasses. Got my heart immediately. But it says only you can prevent Republicans from overthrowing our government. That's what it says, and it came on a good day. The cold front moved in. Boy, howdy shit, John's got something new to wear. Go ahead and ask me about it. I'll tell you all about it, baby. I don't know who sent it. It came from a company, oh Lord, called Bright Blue Ink. I like the name, Bright Blue Ink. Whoever sent this to me, thank you very much. It is very plush. It's very soft on the inside, baby. So it's going to keep John warm. All right, let's get through this now because I got two cards. Oh, Lord. I got one from Cottonwood, Arizona. Oh, come on, John. Really? Can't open a simple envelope anymore. Nope. It's not a creature was stirring. This is from Gene Dyke out in Cottonwood, Arizona. It says, perfect holiday season. Thanks for all you do. Trump for prison. Gene, I'm going to get my Christmas cards hung up here soon because we're starting to get some. And I appreciate that. And then I got one from, Steve Sullivan. I got a card from Steve Sullivan. I think I grabbed the wrong card. That's another. I'll catch up, baby. It's been a rough day. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. And I got things on my mind. And before we open it up to the audience and let everybody get in here, John's got a few things on his mind. I did not get to do a rant today. I wanted to do a rant after I got done with Tim's show. Had other stuff I had to do, so I did not get to my rant. Two things that were on my mind. One, the Texas abortion issue here with the young lady that was given medical advice and the state decided to overrule her ass. We're going to get to that later. And then, of course, Donnie's dictator remark, which really pisses me off. But before we get into that, and before we bring everybody in, because I know there's other people here that have something to say. But I want to start off with this. You know, we do our two for blue. And I'm proud of that. I still need to update my names. Travis has been very busy with this setup here that we still have a few issues with that we're trying to get situated. But, I'm going to start where it all started. Bernadette is the one actually who's really been pushing. John, we need to do something. We need to come up with something. And I agreed with her. And it's been in my mind that what can we as a group do? And then I had a phone call the other day with one of our new Blue Dot family members, Bonita Townsend, out in San Jose, California, who is just a wonderful lady and a great conversationalist. And I was on the phone with her the other day. We talked about an hour or so. Anyway, during that conversation, she said something that just set off that motion in my head, and sometimes that's what it takes. Oh, remind me to come back to that. It takes something to put up in John's head before it gets cranking. And I did. Her words that we need to do something. We need to do two things every month for this democracy that we're fighting for. And in that process, I'll try to run through this we came up, and this is going to change, but this is an impromptu graphic for what we're going to do. Travis is going to work on this, going to make it a little more pretty and all that stuff. But what we're going to do is going to start a campaign of, we have our Two for Blue, where you send $2 to a candidate. This is going to be Do To for Blue. And the quote up there is by Albert Einstein, who said the world will not be destroyed by men who do evil, but by those who stand by and do nothing, that we don't do anything. Well, we need to do something. And this is going to be a new kick in our butt. I don't care. We're going to research it, more things of what you could do. You could write a letter. You could call your congressman. You could call a friend. You could sign a petition. You could participate in your local Democratic Party. As one of our Blue Dots showed, you could run for office, baby. There's a lot of things we can do as Blue Dots, as a group. We are a large group. This family keeps growing. And I just can't get this out of my head that, yes, we need to be doing something. So that is going to be our new push. We're going to continue with our Two for Blue to support those candidates that are running across this country to trying to turn this nation around. But the news is heating up, baby, and we have to be involved. There is no louder voice in your world than your voice. So we need to make it count, and that's where we need to go with this. And I'm going to reach over here and try to catch up with myself, because I have been outpacing myself for a while now, and but it's getting easier and easier. But anyway, Bernadette, how are you, darling?
I like that. I like the new campaign slogan, Do Two for Blue.
Do
Like,
too.
get on the phone and call your senator or your representatives and tell them how you feel about what's going on in our
Yeah,
country today.
it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It spawned from
That's
you.
just
You've been
one
pushing
thing that
that for a while.
absolutely. Another
And
thing that you could do is go and check your voters registration, because
yeah,
laws have changed since the beginning of the year, and especially in a lot of red states. And we need to stay on top of whether or not we're registered. You can check at www.vote.gov, or you could check your state's website.
there you go. Lots of places you can go to make sure that you're ready, because like Bernadette said, they
Absolutely.
are trying to change the rules around. So, and you may not even know it where you live. Miss you,
You
chick.
might not even know it. That's
No,
right.
they're trying to sneak that shit in there. Miss Chick, how are you?
I'm okay, John. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Are
Yeah,
you?
you're a little low tonight,
In
Is that any?
Discord, you're
volume
low. I don't know if
Is it?
you're.
volume wise.
Is that any better at all? I turned it all the way up max. I got
How
everything.
You
about
might.
you get a little closer to the mic?
Oh, I'd be kissing this thing if I was any closer. That's
Oh,
one of the
that's,
problems. Huh?
but it is much better.
It's much better. That's one of the things that Travis is going to be working on soon. We're going to hope to upgrade our microphone, and if you notice, the camera is not where it usually is. It's not the. This is the camera that is on the computer itself, and because we're having issues, we think it's a driver issue. It's not a computer issue. It's a driver issue, and Travis is having fits with it. But by the next show, we hope to have it all worked out, and things will get back to normal. But I don't know. The camera's a little close for my taste. I don't know. And then I got to kiss the mic. So anyway, what else is going on besides John's got to get lovey-dovey with the microphone? I had a great time
Intimate,
on
John.
Tim's show
Intimate.
today. Intimate. That there you go. I'm being intimate with the microphone. It's our family, baby. This is all of us.
I can add to your list of things that people could do.
What could they do?
They could check to see if they have a neighbor that needs help with registering.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, and or voting. Some people still have to go in person in places, or
Yeah.
still want to
Maybe
go in
they
person.
maybe they need a ride to the polls.
They need a ride, or they might
Maybe
need
you
a
could
ride
be
to register. I don't
a
know.
poll worker. I talked to
Or
one today that oh darn it, a name is eluding me. Oh, speaking of names, and that reminded me, I had one more. I did my mail, except I missed one. I missed one, and I love this. I got mail in the form of another 50 pounds of cat food, baby. Bless her heart. This is from Lois Barber. Now,
oh,
yes, Lois Barber, and that is Pauline Hall's mother. Pauline Hall was the first one to start sending me cat food. Bless her heart. I love these people. I love my cat food. Oh, my cats have been eating. Anyway, the last time she sent it, I couldn't remember her name, and I said another name. I didn't pronounce it right until Pauline the other day texted me a little message that put it in John's head. She said, John, because I was calling her mother Lois, and it's not Lois. No, it is Lois. I was calling her Louise. Anyway, she wrote to me on the text there, and she said, John, just think Lois Lane. Bingo! Now it's locked in their head. Bernadette tried to correct me the other day. It didn't go in. This time it went in, and the reason I bring that up is because sometimes John has ask Karen Van Wyck how long it took John to get her name right. And I won't even say how I used to say it because I'm afraid to put that name back in my brain again. I don't want it there. I know her name is Karen Van Wyck, and now I can always remember that Lois Barber is the one that sent that cat food, and that's Pauline's mother. And I just want to send out a huge thank you. You and your daughter have big hearts, and my cats appreciate it.
But you're always going to stall on her names because you're going to think Lois, and then in your brain you're going to say
then it's going to come.
Lane.
I'll get rid of it. I'll move past
Right.
that. I'll get past the Lois Lane part and get right to Lois Barber. Yeah, but that's the things that John does to get the name into the Rolodex to make it stick good. And I had fun with it. But yeah. Oh, Lordy, we had a great time on Tim's show today. I hope y'all get a chance to go by there. Joe Santorsa had a great clown car about the orange Jesus. And you can just imagine where that went. Joe Santorsa does a comedy routine every time on Tim's show. And this one was very well written. But we had fun with it. Because that's who the Republicans have now, is their orange Jesus. And 'tis the season, I guess.
Hey, John.
Yes, dear.
I just want to point out that is a nice sweatshirt.
It is soft, baby. This thing is the softest one I've ever worn. I don't, the company that made this knew what they were doing, but and I like it. Only you, and I like the donkey. That donkey with glasses on. That's my Jenny.
And it was gotten for you specifically because it got that donkey on it.
There you go. I love my donkey. And that just makes a statement. Anywhere I go now, it's a little chilly outside. John wears a little sweatshirt there. And you know where I stand right when you walk up and meet me. It's only you can.
It looks good on you, too.
Thank you. It blends in.
And the person who sent it is going to be awfully glad to see you in it tomorrow.
I hope. I wish I knew who it was.
It's a secret admirer, John.
A secret admirer?
And John, do you still have a little sticker on it right above the Y?
Right above the Y. Are you shitting me? Is there a... Nobody tells John anything. I couldn't see it. You'd think one of my kids would have gone, hey, Dad, you got a sticker on the front of your... No, I just put it on today. I just got it, and it just turned cold today. And I had my house sweater on earlier, and I was waiting for the show to put this on. No, I didn't notice.
You need glasses. That's why
I need glasses. That's what I need. I need my damn eyeballs fixed is what I need. I can't wait.
Well, I tell you, the person that sent it is just going to be tickled pink that you're in it today.
That I left the sticker on there. He's blind. It's true. He's blind. It is true. I can't wait for the 27th of this month. I'm going to go get cataract surgery on my eyes. And I will be able to see things again.
You'll be able to see the light.
Yes. So I can see things. Like when Craig has his hand up, which I can barely see because it blends in. Let's get Craig up here and see what he's up to. All right, here he comes. We're all waiting there. Nope, there he is. Nope. There he is. Hello, Craig.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing just fine, and you?
Good. Can't wait for you to have your cataract surgery.
Yeah. I'm looking so forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
You'll know. Get it done.
I know somebody done it. John, what is going on with the Texas Supreme Court denying that woman for that abortion to save her and to save her life. I
Well,
mean,
down here in Texas, just because your
you know,
doctor says something doesn't mean it's gospel now. Doctors say a lot of things. It could be anything. Don't believe them. That's what my state is saying. That my
I,
attorney general, this pisses me off, Craig. It really did.
Yeah.
And I hope it pisses everybody off in this country because it tells you exactly. Ken Paxton, for one, he's a scumbag. He got convicted,
Well,
impeached in the
before
Texas House. Go ahead, Bernadette. Go ahead,
before
roll,
we
baby.
before we get into Kim Paxton, who's just a
He's a disgrace.
let's give a little backstory to this because not everybody may know about this. But
that's
this
Please go
true.
ahead.
woman, her name is Kate Cox. Um, went to the courts. She filed an emergency to go to the courts for an emergency abortion because she is 20 weeks pregnant with a fetus that is trisomy 18, which means that there is an extra chromosome on the 18th chromosome. And they, this is offensive, but this is what they used to call these babies when they were born, waterhead babies, because they have extremely large heads and little tiny bodies,
And they're not
and
expected to live.
they usually die within hours of being born. If they do survive within the first couple of years, they're going to die. Okay, these children when they're born do not make it. Okay, I know this because I had a niece that had a trisomy 18 pregnancy. Um, Usually
That's
they're
heartbreaking.
aborted. It is extremely difficult for the mother to carry it. It can cause a lot of damage to the mother, and the child is pretty much unviable as far as being born alive. She petitioned the court to have an emergency abortion and was granted that by the court.
Oh, here it
Then
comes.
the asshole that is your
Ken
attorney
Paxton.
general decided
Yep.
to step in and take it to the Supreme Court and put a stay on that order until
Put a
they
stay on
rule.
it. What does that? What does that mean? That means that the
That means
clock is ticking every day.
the clock is ticking, absolutely. And she has already had 2 births by C-section.
Hmm.
And so this could possibly
It could prevent her
uh,
from having future
prevent her from
pregnancies.
having, yes, exactly, exactly.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's a shame. It
It's a
is,
disgrace, is what it is.
yes. And Maria Bentecourt, thank you for the clinical term for it is hydrocephalus,
I'm glad you said it.
hydrocephalus, and
Encephalitis? Encephalitis?
no,
I don't know.
hydrocephalus, and it is a rather enlarged head. Um, it's horrible. Google it. They'll show you pictures. It's absolutely horrible
You know,
for a child to be born under these kinds of circumstances.
we
It's
have we
horrible
have
for the child. It's horrible for the parents. It's horrible all the way around.
we have a medical doctor who is given a diagnosis and is recommending a form of treatment to not only save her uh, from that tragedy that's going to happen, but
Yes,
also be able to preserve her ability to get pregnant in the future. That's
yes,
what this is a medical decision by a doctor, and yet we have Ken Paxton who wants to jump his ass into this family's life, and any other Texans who dare to even think about it. Because they're talking about suing the doctor. Hey, if she gets a ride out of town, we're going to sue whoever gave her a ride out of town. He has gone slap ass crazy, and it tells you exactly where the freaking Republican Party is, combined with all the bullshit that Donnie Boy's out there saying. Look at the abortion issue. Everywhere it has run in this country, the Republicans have lost on this issue, but they are not giving up. This is a state by state. Ever since the Dobbs decision, that's what we got. It's up to each state. We're going to do this, and no woman has a right to anything that the state doesn't say she has a right to. And that's a bunch of bullshit for a country that is supposed to be based on freedom and equality. No, it's not equal. Do you want to see where the Republicans want to go? That's it, baby. They're not too keen on this voting rights thing. They're not too keen on this equal treatment. They're not too keen on if you're not a white nationalist Christian or whatever they want to call it, because that's where they are. And every day we have to fight that shit. So that's why the big rant earlier about do two for blue. Do something. It's up to us. People.
That poor woman has also been
It is
in
is
emergency
heartbreaking.
room 4 times.
Yes.
She's been, and the other thing is what I find hypocritical is that the Republicans don't want government in everybody's personal lives. But here we go.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
facts of hypocrisy.
Yeah.
It really smacks of
They
hypocrisy.
don't want government in their life, but they're more than willing to shove it up your ass. Oh
Oh,
hell
correct.
yeah. That is
Oh, yeah.
exactly what this is. It's they want to go backwards in this country. They don't much like equal rights. They don't much like civil rights. They damn sure don't want women's rights. That's where they want to go, backwards. And they have a leader now that's willing to go that way. Dictator for a day, my ass. Anything a dictator does on day one is going to last long into history, baby. This is a threat to our country, the way this man talks. I'm glad to see some people standing up and saying something about it. But it's not them that has to do something. It's all of us. Every one of us. We can find something to do. I'm searching for shit. Go ahead.
So, Bernadette, this is a stay, which means I guess this Texas Supreme Court will be issuing a definite decision. Is that what this is all about?
One way or another, they're going to have to rule on him because Paxton brought this to their court.
But they have not given a date. They've not said we will come with a decision soon. They've just said okay, we're going to take the case. That's it. So every day that ticks by is another day that this woman has to suffer with this shit. And it's a slap in the face that everything the Republicans claim they stand for, liberty and freedom and all the eagle flying by, all that good shit they spouse over there. To them, it's a slogan. It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean that he's going to stand up for your rights. No, he's got his. That's all he wants.
Now,
I get frustrated.
Can this woman go to another state that can perform a procedure?
Yes, she
or
could.
She can't do that. Or she can't do that because
anybody that assists her will be sued by the state of Texas, or anybody that wants to sue her, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yes.
It is. Yeah, anybody. I could sue her. Oh, you're leaving town? I'm suing you and the guy that's driving the car because you infringed upon my right to have a pure brain. I don't know. It's bullshit. We all know it. This is bullshit. The court should not be in the freaking room when a woman is faced with this kind of decision. It's ridiculous to have this conversation. The doctor gave her advice. Did Ken Paxton go to medical school?
No.
I'm not sure he went to legal school either. Except for the part of how to be a cheat. The man was impeached by the Texas House. The only reason he still has his job is because this state is gerrymandered to shit and will throw the Constitution and anything else down in the ditch and stomp on it in order to retain power. I remind everybody, Ken Paxton's accusers were his office, his employees, Republicans. Just like we have with Donnie, all the witnesses are all Republicans. But oh my God, it's the liberals that are trying to get him. Kiss my butt. I'm irritated with that shit. This Texas thing.
Sorry to irritate you, John.
Huh?
Sorry to irritate you.
No, I'm good. It's good. It keeps my blood pumping.
Are you shitting
me? Let me catch up, because Michael K.Y. Johnson just came in a little while ago and donated $2 and said, I didn't do it again. Go Chiefs, fuck Trump, fuck Abbott. I know Dallas plays tonight. I'm not going to see that one either. Anyway, Louis Russo came in with a $10 donation and said, just went to pop in and tell you, love you. Well, love you back, Louis. Thank you very much. Thank you, KY. We appreciate, what am I doing? John's got to learn new things, and it's not easy to do. John doesn't like new things. I'm old. I like things the way they were. Anyway, where were we? What rat were we kicking?
Texas, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Any
seems to
rat
be
in
a theme.
Texas?
There is another case, I can't remember if it's Tennessee or Kentucky. There's another one that's going to be a class action suit. Same situation. Doctor has
Yes.
recommended treatment, and it's being denied. Whether it be
From what I
Kentucky,
understand, there's about 20 women down there suing
yeah,
the state.
good for them. Good, good. Because that's, and I do. This issue that the Republicans want to grab hold of for, the sake of the baby. Kiss my butt. They don't give two shits for that kid after it takes that breath. After that first breath, well, you're on your own. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Get a job. Do something. But until he takes that first breath, he is the chosen
There
one.
was a story that there are several small towns in Texas that are trying to prevent Texas from traveling,
Yes.
women from leaving the state to seek abortions in other states where it's legal. And so they're going to, I don't know how they plan on going about stopping women from leaving the state, but I mean, what are they going to do? Like, give a pregnancy
Yeah.
test to any woman who's in a car?
That's a good question. What are you going to do? You're going to stop people and, hey, are you pregnant? Here, pee on this little thing here. We're going to see if
And
you're pregnant before you
if they
leave this
are
state.
pregnant, and let's say they're wanting to go visit their parents out of state or
No.
something while she's pregnant,
Can't be having that.
is she going to be pulled
She
over
may
and
be
accused
tempted
of
by the
going and
devil.
having an abortion?
She would be tempted by
Jesus.
the devil over in whatever states that allowed in, because that's
John,
what it would be.
I have to ask, is there something in the water or the air down there? I'm just,
Well, baby, it's not
asking.
just here. There's other states too. But yeah, Texas right now is on the front page at Let's Be an Idiot. And it just irritates me. This state is working hard to turn blue, baby. We've got people in this state. Colin Allred trying to take Ted Cruz's place. Get Ted Cruz out of here. Get rid of Greg Abbott. Let's roll his out the damn door. I'm tired of being subjected to the idiot shit he wants to do, whether it's flying people all over the country or putting up a border himself. They've gone ape shit down here. And you know why? Because the Republican Party has gone ape shit with Donnie. Ever since this man has come on the scene, we thought the Republican Party had troubles before. Oh, baby, they didn't have anything until Donnie Boy came around. And they have stoked the fires of hate and distrust in this country. And it spreads right on down into the rest of the Republican Party. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Don't do that. Can y'all see me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, I'm going to say no. I can't see you. Your
I was
picture
going to say
Oh.
disappeared on YouTube.
delayed, so
Did
no,
I?
I can't see it.
Oh shit.
Did your camera go out, John?
He pushed a
Yikes.
button, maybe? That'd be my guess.